Hey everybody, it's your girl Stacey, and welcome to the 12 days of Christmas. So what I'm going to do each day, I'm going to try to pop in really quick and, just do something related to the Christmas holiday for the 12 days leading up to Christmas. So this one, since it's the first one, is going to be a little longer, but I had this great idea that I wanted to share with you guys some of my favorite ornaments. Now, I didn't do a full-fledged tree this year, so that's why they're not on the tree. But these are some ornaments that I've gotten as gifts. So let me give you the little background on that. So I relocated to the Maryland area in 2006. I left everything, my tree, old ornaments. Of course, if I had any sentimental ones, I brought them with me. But other than that, I left it in North Carolina. I wanted a clean, fresh start. And so I had a tree trimming party. And at that party, everyone bought me new ornaments for my new memories so I could decorate my tree. So what I'm going to show you today, I'm not going to do all of them, but just some of the ones that stood out and tell you a little bit about them. I did this on Facebook for the past few years, but this time I'm just going to do it on YouTube. All right, so first, and I'll tell you who gave it to me and why they gave me this. So this is one of my favorites. It's a cheeseburger. It looks like a Big Mac to me. But my friend Jennifer gave this to me. She's a former co-worker. And back when I first got on Facebook in 2010, I played Cafe World. And she played Cafe World with me. And it was, if anybody knows about Cafe World, you had this cafe and you had to cook and do all this stuff or your food would spoil. So that was sentimental. And this is supposed to be for Cafe World. All right, then I hope it's in here. My girl Tiffany, who was a co-worker at the time and is still a very good friend, and she is my soror. She got this AKA ornament for me, and it's glass, and I love it. So I keep it wrapped up in this box, and I haven't used it this year because where the little baby Charlie Brown tree I have, where it's located, this would fall and crack on the floor if it fell. So I'm not going to use it this year. But Tiffany gave me this, and I love her, and I love my sorority. All right, guys. So I'm trying to reach over. I have I'm sorry, guys. I have one of those ornament things with the spaces. So I have it in this chair propped up. So I'm going to keep leaning over. And I found out when I opened this that some of my ornaments have broken, which makes me mad. Okay, so the first one, another one, is from my girl Shyla, and it's reminiscent of all my best friends. So this is my crew, all of us here, and this is, I'm actually going to leave this out and put this on my tree now, but yes, this is all my girls, my best friends. Okay, so that one is really special to me. This one is not a keychain. I mean, it's not an ornament, it's a keychain, but my brother made it an ornament because he's so ghetto and hood. But it's the Charlie Brown. It's from Charlie Brown. This is Linus with the tree for the Charlie Brown tree. And this is just, my brother gave this to me because this is our childhood. We watched this together every year, and it was Christmas when we watched Charlie Brown Christmas. So this is a sentimental thing between me and my brother. Okay, this is again from Shyla. Shyla went overboard, and I love it. It's a nutcracker. Ooh, he looks a little rough. You gotta get your wig done, boo. But she gave me this nutcracker because, because when we were kids, we went to see the Nutcracker, as many young girls do, and we got locked out. I had to use the bathroom. I'm the potty girl. I always got to go to the potty. So Shyla went out with me to the bathroom, and we got locked out. We would come back in. They had locked the door, so we missed like the second scene. So she still reminds me of this. Now, we've seen the Nutcracker 400 more times since then, but she has to remind me that it's my fault that she missed the second half of the Nutcracker. All right. Oh, I'm so mad some of my ornaments broke. This one was from either Shyla again or her mother. It's the Empire State Building. Anybody that knows me knows I love New York. I love all things New York. And that was what that one was for. Oh man, my ornaments are all over the place and they broke. Sorry guys. My brother gave me a real nice one from the Virgin Islands when he lived there. I just found out that one broke this morning. Okay. I love cell phones, and this is dating, like, again, this was in 2010. My friend, I think McCole gave me this one. What would you do if cell phones never existed? So it's a cell phone, and that's the little ongoing joke that I'm always on the phone. This one, Miss Personality. This is from my girlfriend, Tara, who is also a former co-worker. It's a purse. Just because Tara loves purses. She has 5,000,000 purses. And so this was, when I see this, I think of Tara. Hey, Young Watson. I call her Young Watson. Alright. This is from my girlfriend, Zena. Or Boardley, as we call her. She is a former co-worker also. And my good friend. But she is a Delta. And we both love dogs. So she's giving me a dog with red and white for Delta. And yes, I let that go on my tree, believe it or not. Alright. This one was from Shala again. She was being funny. That year, during that time, I was dating a guy from New York. I've dated several guys from New York. I'm sorry. So anyway, this is her way of being funny. It says, I am Miss Liberty. And it's New York again. She was really trying to be funny that Christmas. All right. Here, I'm sorry, guys. I got to stand up to go through the thing to get them out this container. I'm really upset about this, too. All right. So, this is self-explanatory. I actually bought this for myself. It's a Starbucks cup. And I'm going to leave that one out too. And this one came from Shala. She got it done, but it's from all my best friends that were on the other ornament. We're all from North Carolina. So that's what that means. From 4 to forever, we all met and started out in preschool. And here we are today. This one is from my friend, my homie from North Carolina that lives up here now. We get together several times a year. It's a little Jeep. She drives, all her cars and her family are black. But she said she couldn't find a black car. So this represents her car. Okay. And that's Beverly. Shout out to Bev. Okay. So, my friend Linda came to the party, and at the time, she was dating someone from New York. This New York thing is reoccurring, as you see. His name was Russell, and the fun fact about Russell, he used to drive a cab in New York. He lives in here in Maryland now. He's a teacher, but he used to be a cabbie in New York. So he came with Linda to the party, and he bought me this. Woohoo! I love this one, too. Okay, and speaking of Linda, this squirrel is from Linda. And the story behind the squirrels, Linda, Zena, that I mentioned earlier, and I, when I worked for the school system, we were on the elementary staffing team. So we all sat together or sat right around each other. And there were windows outside the office. And there were squirrels. We're really silly, so you had to be there, but this is where the squirrel comes from. There were trees out there, so there were a lot of squirrels during the fall and winter time of the year. And we would always comment about the squirrels or make up stories about the squirrels and give them personalities, so that was our little inside joke. So that's where the squirrel comes from. All right. Okay, this is from my girl, Melissa Gatlin. I have always loved Michael Jackson. I don't even know if this still works. It does. Oh, I can't stop loving you. And I do. So anyway, this is supposed to be an iPod with Michael Jackson. Oh, I forgot about this. I love this ornament. Thanks, Melissa. Who gave me this? It might have been Melissa again. But it's a Michael Jackson ornament. I forgot I had all these, y'all. I'm getting excited all over again. These things are hard to get out. Okay. So, my former assistant and friend, her name was also Melissa. She is a fashion diva. She's always shopping and buying cute stuff. So she gave me this ornament. It's a purse with a shoe attached, and it says, "Let's go shopping." This is just another ornament from a coworker, Pete. And again, I always had a pink phone. I've switched. Actually, my phone now is still pink. That's funny. So anyway, Pete gave me this pink phone. Alright. Come on, they get hung on stuff. Alright. So this ornament is from, again, another coworker. All my coworkers came to my party, if you can't tell. It's a shoe, and Bridget gave this to me. Bridget always had the highest heels and the cutest shoes. So this is from Bridget. I am missing some. Ugh! Okay, I bought this myself. At the time, my Coco was still living. It's a Cocker Spaniel with the year 2011. So I bought that for myself to put on the tree for Coco. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to see. Okay, this is another one I was looking for. Whew. This comes from my girl, Donica. It's a lipstick. Donica is a diva. Her face is always beat. She's a Southern belle. So this is reminiscent or reminds me and represents Donica. Is that it? Like I told y'all, they got all messed up and jumbled up. Oh, so my friend Bridget gave me these two, and these are special because her kids made them. She has kids with special needs, and they're her foster kids. She's adopted them now, and she gave me these two ornaments, and they made them, so these are really special. Shala gave me this one again. Coco was living, and at the time, her house was being built, so she was living with me for a little while, and her cat was with us as well. So my dog and her cat had a love-hate relationship. So this is them, Coco and Tally. My soror, Unica, gave me this one. It just says Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And I mentioned the one my brother gave me, but it broke. It was just a gold ornament with a palm leaf on it, and it said Virgin Islands. This speaks for itself. I think I gave this to myself, or someone. I'm not. Or did my cousin give me this? I think my cousin gave this to me. Watch the Redskins. Go Skins. We won yesterday. Woo, woo, woo! All right, there's one more I want to show you guys. And I can't find it. I'll find it after the vlog is over. Okay, well, I'll tell you guys about it. It was a blender. Just a little green blender. And it came from my boy, Rob. Rob gave it to me because when we were in college, my house was the hangout. So, Rob and Tony and Paul would come to my apartment, and it was three of me, Shala, and Felicia lived together, and we would just have a good time. And we would always blend drinks, and I think on the card he said, for all the good times, mixing and blending, fun and friends, or something like that. So it was just hanging out, having fun. We would make hamburgers, wings, just good college fun. So Rob gave me that blender, and that is a really special blender, and I'm now getting really mad because I can't find it. So these are just, and I'm standing up just doing a second check to make sure. Yep, I don't know where it is, guys. See, that's what happens when you get a bunch of stuff and you pack and repack over Christmas. Things get lost in the sauce. Oh, that makes me mad. It'll show up later. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the first day of 12 Days of Christmas. And I will see you all tomorrow. All right. Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Share with a friend. All right. Bye, guys.